Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy, BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and am I thinking late, but hopefully not that late, to some S6 stuff that has been going on here in Kingdom 6. So we are, again, I'm assuming there's PvP that's happening. I literally just loaded in, and I asked in chat because I've been getting pinged by a few people saying I need to come and take a look and see what is happening here. So I'm going to try and find the action and see if we can get a look. So I got D. If I remember correctly, I thought it was like God and D-God versus the others, which was... Oh, hang on. I actually have to click on somewhere that's not near. HOW and whoever's up here, EXOW. So there could be something going on there. Okay, we're going to take a look in a second. I just want to see... Okay, there could be something going on over here with OR as well. Maybe. And then, who is this? HOW. Okay, so let's go up here first and take a look and see what's cracking. Oh, dang. Yo, it is popping. What is happening right now? Okay. Let's see. I have to wait for things to load up. Dang. So HOW is putting some work in right now. And then God and D-God. Okay. Nice, man. This is what I like to see. Yo, castles are burning? Nice. Nice. Again, I'm assuming that... Oh, wait, hang on. What's this? Is this... Okay, so that's a God flag. So they got 56 minutes to destroy that. We're going to have to see on how that one plays out. Hopefully they have enough people here on the border. And again, we'll go take a look on the OR side. I'm assuming not as much. Time bomb being thrown down, getting the nice 3 hits there. Did not decide to separate or do some microing there on the units. For anyone's curious, this is cleansing juice. Gotta shed like 10-20 pounds and kill it. So we do like 3 of these a day, and then we just eat protein and things like that, egg whites, etc. Love it. With that being said, as always, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you sub, like, ring the notification bell, and if you want to join and be a part of our conversation, hit up the Discord. You can find a link to that in the pinned comment description right down below. Nice. Shadow Kings being thrown down. Ooh, that was sick, man. Multiple negative damage is down. Another time bomb being thrown down there. Looks like on Tambol. Again, hitting max 3 range. Butchering blow being thrown down there. Looks like on Hanoi's unit. That took, what God was that, negative 5.6k damage? That was actually pretty decent. Some AoE damage that's going down right now. That's probably the Lilia Waldir combos that we usually have been seeing a lot of. Again, you can just look at this, dude. Look at all the counterattack. Just all the negative whites, man. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this to be a broken record every time, right? I truly believe counterattack damage should just be removed. I get where they're coming from as it being kind of a soft handicap, but the fact is that true skill really does not have the ability to fully shine as long as you are giving handouts, in a way, to all the players, right? Again, as we've talked about, have it be where the only time you're doing damage is if you are online and you are clicking on your unit to go and attack another unit, right? Units should not automatically defend themselves nor attack another unit just because they're getting attacked. You need to actually click the unit, your unit, and then select who you want to attack. That would allow for this game, Call of Dragons, to literally crush further, let me say this, further crush and decimate the genre, where I would have to then start asking the question, why are you even playing anything else? First and foremost, right, just the fact that you have ranged PvP that is here in COD, why are you even playing any other Kingdom Builder? But if they were to do that, oh my gosh, it'd be a no-brainer. Because now you could actually, now you can make the argument that this game is getting to more of a true free-to-play friendly title. Because now you could literally have free-to-play players crush pay-to-win players open field marches, and they just wouldn't attack them if they weren't paying attention or they weren't online, right? You're doing free damage. Which, again, I mean, geez, talk about a win. Talk about a game that would, in my opinion, have to be the most free-to-play friendly game on the market with true free-to-play friendly features in it against all other games, compared to all other games. Again, to me, it's just a no-brainer. All right, so let's see what's going on here, right? Still getting, ooh, look at this. So we got, ooh, I like the Indus. Ooh, Indus primary. I haven't seen too many Indus's primary yet, so that was kind of cool. I really was wondering who the pair was. Maybe we'll find out here in a moment, because I am somewhat curious. Again, running a lot of the Lilia, Waldir, Lilias, Emrys, Saga. Ooh, taking a little bit too much damage there. I like the opportunity to flank. However, and this is the thing, right? In this situation where you have more open field players than they do, this is where you crush. This is where you organize everyone, get everyone in voice call. Again, as we talked about, if you're not able to get people, Sacred Shield getting thrown down there, absorbing some damage. Ooh, and look at dude, God burning. I think #1 player right now on Kingdom 6, if those numbers are still consistent. Let's double check here. Yeah, burning 31, and then OUO 21, and then Rev from HOW 21. Yeah, so burning is still top dog here in this jungle. Look at that, man, running the Garwood Madeline. Interesting. I wonder if he's running infantry tank. Could be. Right. I like the idea for Madeline if you wanted to run like infantry. I think it was like infantry PvP for her talents. So, but again, Garwood, Madeline Garwood's a fantastic march there for just doing pure tank sustain. It's just you have to make sure you're supporting it. This actually wasn't a bad play here for God because Burning was able to go in. He absorbed a lot of damage, and then you still have the ranged PvP or the ranged members that are supporting, right, with mage and archers. So it actually wasn't that was actually a decent coordination there from them. But now Hal's backing up, and now you're just going to allow for free damage to get put onto these builders. This is why, you know, what we were talking about earlier, if you have the numbers advantage, then crush, right? But do it in an organized way. Even if you can't get everyone on voice, you can still explain and give instructions via text, so everyone is aware of, hey, this is how we advance, this is what happens if we say retreat, this is how we're going to restage ourselves, right? You should always be constantly trying to spread out and kind of form a long line, right? A long curve, if you will. And then you just use reactions or you use in-game emojis for whoever your rally leaders, or not rally, but on-field generals are going to be. That's an easy way to work that, right? There's Rev, #3 player in the game. Again, really loving this interaction here that we're seeing. Again, a small skirmish fight. It's not as though there's a lot of players, but at least being able to see some of the PvP is great. So we got Killmonger, EXOW, again, putting some pressure. Again, some single target fire focus. A few people are. Killmonger we're going to have to see. He is holding his ground. You got Perseus here. Ooh, a little flank there with some of the, or was attempting to there with the Cav. Ooh, GOSYT. So, again, kind of forming a line here a little bit more. This is where you get everyone involved. You single target fire focus, pick off the people who are overextending, right? Sattersen, this is a good example. Focusing him, focusing Guts here in this situation, right? Spreading out. You can see how they're taking multiple damage right now in this situation. Also from the, wow, I'm assuming this is counterattack damage that's happening. That's actually not bad. Wow, those numbers are really good. But again, I mean, I guess that's one of the things, you know, if he's stacking, that's the thing too as well. If Burning's going in, or whomever it is, right, and you're going in and you're just stacking counterattack damage, it's not a bad tactic because you're still doing a lot of AoE, even if you're not doing as much. Like, you could be doing more counterattack damage, possibly, than your normal attack damage might be happening in that situation, is because of the amount of people that are targeting you, right? That's why we talked about before, you know, again, having some heads-up awareness on if that happens to you, sometimes ignoring the frontline tank and then going for the DPS, right? And then after you clear them out, or if you get the tank by themselves, then you can go ahead and focus, because at one point or another, you're going to have to, unless you can 1v1 the tank, right? So that's another option, right? If you have a strong player online, you have that player single target focus the tank, everyone else keeps dispersing, let the tank chase, and then once the tank gets low in HP, in the event if they can't win the one-on-one, you'll take less counterattack damage because the HP will be lower, right? I mean, again, these are things that you really would have, I mean, you'd have to be very disciplined as an alliance and as a team of players to really pull this off, especially if you wanted to try and pull it off successfully. Okay. Ooh, Heart Shot, Acid Breath, Sword Oath going down. Ooh, decent damage. Ooh, look at that hit right there on that all-win. Ooh, jeez. Or I should say all-vin. For the player. Ooh, here we go. Look at this dude, Thea. Saga's running Thea primary. Ooh. Man, I wanted to see that. Thea with the heal. I wonder if this is Thea Atheist. I'm curious on what Saga's running there for the flying. Dang, I wish I would have paid attention so I could have noticed it. Someone, I'm sure, will tell me in the comments. Yeah, man. I like the back and forth. Just a little bit too jumbled for me, right? I'd love it if we spread out here like this. Again, remember, forming curves around your opponents is always going to be a better overall play. In addition, right, you know, now some of your builders are taking a little bit more damage. Ooh, multiple time bomb being thrown down. Ooh, so again, Freaks doing, we'll see, ooh, max damage there. Ooh, was that negative 7,000 or was that 700, 600 that we saw? Listen, we're going to come back here in a sec. Man, I really want to go and see the other. Ooh, a counter time bomb being thrown down there on Glom, Pat. I would try. Ooh, wow, he's actually probably just going to get just out of range. Ooh, nice. That was actually an okay play. Tamble coming back, though. Frost Barrier, right, taking that immunity damage there from Jay-Z. So that was actually, I guess, a good play because he was overextended a bit. So I'm sure that saved his unit there in that case. Perseus, was that Sacred? I don't think that was Sacred Shield being thrown down. Steady Shot being thrown down there from, oh gosh, I can't see because the Waldir is in the name. Ooh, a little bit more of a backup here. This thing, man, you have people, you're getting replenished. I just think the coordination here from HOW and EXOW could just be better, right? Because now you're just getting free pickings off of here. Ooh, jeez. And this is the thing, you have the numbers advantage, right? But people are leaving. And this is one of the things that, you know, we talk about is that this is the thing, man. In COD and Call of Dragons, in my opinion, you really need to put a level of, I don't want to say adherence, but just a level of importance on coordinating in a more professional capacity, right? This is a game, due to the strategic and tactical levels of depth that you can really go into. It is a disservice, right? It's almost disrespectful to the game and the potential the game has. Right, to not be attempting a higher level of coordination. Right, that is of my feeling when it comes to, you know, what we're looking at right now. Ooh, geez. Oh, gosh, that Shadow Games was sick there from Mandalorian. I mean, that was nasty, man. Again, look at all the AoE damage, right, that's being taken down because they're just so close to each other. Think about the AoE damage that wouldn't have happened, right? And again, remember, they're building, so they are caught off guard a little bit. But still, you know, even in this situation, too close, even for God, right? Obviously, they're not really getting countered in that situation, but I would still be spreading out. Same thing with HOW and XOW, right? Remember, spreading out, doing the curve play is really the way to do it because it allows you to stay at max range. You're spreading, so you're not going to take as much AoE damage. And it's just a more efficient and effective way of playing if you're trying to mitigate how much total DPS you are taking versus what you're dishing out. Or even just taking in general. All right, so I want to go and look right now. We're going to come back here. I just want to see what the front over here looks like for... That's Fang. I'm curious right now. I can't remember if Fang was with them or not. Okay, I can't really tell. They're not really doing any building. And then... Oh, crud. Hang on. Who's this? Oh, I'm still in the middle, aren't I? I am. Oh, yeah, here. Sorry. Let's look at OR. I'm curious what's happening here, if there's even anything happening. Ooh, wow. Nothing? Wow, yeah, nothing. So God is actually just coming in here and destroying this guy too. That's got you. So they're probably going to just... slowly pushing. I don't think they're building anything else, but they're probably going to be doing that shortly. So, all right, let's go back to the big fight. See what's happening. All right, cool. Let's go right back. Get a little more action here if we can. Let's see. Running Atheist. Ooh, Atheist Thea. So Jaboyko was running Atheist Thea. Oh, I still want to see wherever that other flying guy was. Is he flanking? He's not. I thought he was flanking. That would have been cool if I could have saw that. Don't know if I'd go that hard here. Sloth's case, even Bajin's case, right? A little bit easier. Again, right? Being careful, not overextending. Even Rev, right? Here we go, number 3 player. Right, with ranged. even I wouldn't do this right here in this situation. I mean, this just isn't really, in my opinion, I think the way to go. Right, again, right, and then bam, throwing Frostberry down, right? Just taking that nice invulnerable status. But however, this is one of those things where you're by yourself, right? I would expect a little bit more tactical play here, you know, from a top player. But at the end of the day, I mean, a player is a player, right? So I can't speak for how coordinated they are, but, you know, when you have a ranged, you know, when you're that, you know, when you're a strong player in that case, and you're running a ranged unit, especially, I think he was running a, not a Chakcha, whoever the, oh my god, who's the girl? I'm drawing the biggest blank right now. It is, oh jeez, Kella. Yeah, I was like, hang on, did that look like a Kella to me? So, but yeah, man, I mean, same thing here, right? Alvin, right? There's no need to overextend in those situations, right? If you're going to go in, go in. Don't just, you know, kind of waste your HP. That's what you have to really think about, right? Is you're wasting your HP, right? That's HP that, you know, you may not necessarily get back the next time. So just things to consider and think about, right? If you have a group here, you do a line spread. Don't line up back front to back. Why? Because you're going to have the front line engaged sooner than the back line will. That's why you do it like that, and then you go in together, right, in a coordinated fashion. Right, just doing little pokes and prods isn't the best thing. Now, if you're going to play the ranged poke game, that's different. If all of your ranged units, right, starting with mages, are going to be lining up and you're going to be kind of single target fire focusing players one by one, okay, right, then you can sell me on that, because now you're playing that game out before the big engagement happens, right? You're just kind of weakening them one by one. But you have to do it where you're going to have all of your range go out there, right, again, starting with mages, and then your single target fire focusing one by one, right, at least until you start getting, you know, until they start engaging. And in this situation, it's actually perfect because they're extremely spread out. They're not really consolidated at this point. So you can make the argument HOW and XOW have a big advantage. I mean, I'm assuming maybe they're going to finally do a big push here. We'll see in a sec. So yeah, we have to see on this one. Yeah, man, a little stalemate here right now. So let's zoom out. Let's just look at it. Let's just give it a little lay of the land here and see what's happening. So I wonder if they're putting any pressure back here. I didn't even check. Oh, they're not. Oh wow, yeah, but they're getting that thing wrecked right now. Oh, actually, okay, but Fang. Okay, so Fang is fighting. I guess they're just not. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to see. I mean, again, they have numbers, right, going up against God, especially because there's 3 over there. It's so funny to say it that way because they're going up against God. I'm killing myself. What is G God doing? Are they building flags? Are they flagging back here? Oh, they are. Wow. So, D-God. So D-God's probably flagging, I'm assuming, over here to that southern magma daemon. And then it's just a matter of where we're going to see any action playing out here in S6. I mean, again, stage is set. Right? We're just going to have to wait. See what's going on here. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, man, these are, again, good numbers that they're getting in, but, you know, we're still going to have to wait and see if we're going to actually get another engagement. I hope it'll be soon, here in a bit, so at least we can get you guys maybe one more big fight before everything closes out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Yeah, these are the, ooh, nice. Okay, here we go. We're going to get engaged. Ooh, all right, let's see. People, the horde is moving, but EXOW isn't doing anything. All right, here we go. They heard me. They're like, yo, we can't have boss criticize us. First off, right, remember, this is what I'm talking about, right? Remember how these units are going to take damage first before these ones get here, right? Try to move in some level of unison, right? I just want to point that out. Some level of unison. And you don't have to go deep in these situations, right? Oh, wow. Were they doing a rally, and then the rally was going to a certain point, and now because they're all there, now they're just all going to fight? Dude, this is insane right now. Oh my gosh, dude, the horde is coming. Oh, I gotta get a screenshot. Bam, let's get it. This is sickness. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on, man. It is just pure madness right now. Power Strike. Dude, that Shadow Game's getting thrown down there from Tatsumi. That hit, what, 4 or 5 people right there. Frost Barrier coming in there for Wise. Getting a little bit of immunity. Looks like a second one. Time Bomb also being thrown down. 2 more Time Bombs being thrown down. One over here. I don't know if that was on Burning or not. That's probably going to hit Max. It does. Oh my gosh. Negative 1.4k. And negative 2k. Another Time Bomb here. Ooh, cheese being thrown down. Man, they are somewhat... I can't tell. But this is a lot, man. This is a stampede right now. This is pretty cool. Again, some people holding their ground, I'm sure. This is the situation where they should just keep pushing. I wouldn't stop. If I was them and you have this many people online, just keep pushing until maybe you get a little deeper and just try and kill off more units and then back it up. Right? Because, I mean, this is cool to see, man. I'm always a fan of, like, people doing, like, the big marathon deep dives where they'll get 100, 200 people online, and they'll just do the fight, and they'll just push all the way through the territory, kind of like they're doing some type of, like, victory parade, and then they come back. I just think it's funny. Oh, jeez. So this was actually not bad, right? Kind of single target firing here on Perseus, and then working it on the way back up, and then going from there. So that was, again, that was nice to see a little bit of that. I mean, again, still extremely bunched up, right? Where if Burning was to come in here, someone else would just AoE, right? Again, you're just going to take a lot of unnecessary damage. So just something to be aware of, right? Flank coming here from Sure Shot. I wonder if, okay, looks like a little redirect here. Right now, we're getting a few more units that are attacking. This is not bad. Look at that. Look how fast. Again, it was pretty quick. Probably could have had more people get involved in that, but that still wasn't bad, right? To get a little bit more of a single target fire focus happening on that unit. Oh, here we go with Rev. Maybe I'll be able to finally see who he's running the secondary. It looks like Thea, maybe Atheist. I just can't really see that well. Same thing happening here in Killmonger. Good example, right? Again, getting a little more fire focused here, or at least it looked like. Oh, never mind. They switched it on Burning, and Burning getting burned in that situation, but I'm sure still doing decent counterattack damage. Now focusing on the next player, Killmonger going down. Again, man, the numbers are still good in their favor. They have pretty much cleared this out, and now it's just a matter of, again, repositioning up here, spread that line out, and then they can keep pushing, right, if needed. Yeah, and then, let me see, a bid, kind of going in solo here. Don't know if I do that. Let's see. Is that guy's name Child Tickler? Sorry, that was funny. Child Tickler, that was great. All right, let's see. Okay, wow. So now we're going to go ahead and get the destroy happening again. Looks like, again, they've solidified a little bit more. This is the thing, though. Don't overextend in this situation, because it's not like they're stopping, right? Even though they're pushed back. If you're going to push them in this situation at this point, you have to push together in a coordinated way. Otherwise, you're going to establish your line of defense, and then whenever you notice them piling up again and maybe they're extending it closer to you, then you can go ahead and counter push. I think in this situation, they probably have the best advantage right now because it's going to take more time for the GOD players to coordinate. And this is a situation where if you get everyone together, then you can just kind of push out, right, one by one, or you slowly push while you're kind of focus firing, right, the individual units. So again, this to me, they are at somewhat of an advantageous position, and it looks like they're still having more reinforcements coming in. So this is a good online active time for them. But again, you have to make sure that at this point you don't lose to the disadvantage like you did before, right? Man, dude, Burning. I'm just curious who he's attacking right now, man. That damage that's coming out right now from the Lilia Waldir. Let's see. Ooh, jeez, that was massive damage being done right there. This isn't bad for him. It's just he needs a little more support. Oh, looks like he's focusing Rev in that situation. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't that bad, right? That wasn't a bad engage. Where am I at? 24 minutes, almost 25 right now. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Lord, and this guy's like, I'm just going to walk right through, if that's cool. You guys don't mind? Yeah. And, ooh, looks like someone's city left. Maybe that was a GOD player. Dude, not a bad play here from Mandalorian. I really like the flank. This is a nice heads-up play, in my opinion. Where, looks like Atheist Thea is what Rev's running here. But this is a nice heads-up play, I think, from Mando. So again, Mandalorian flanking north, right? But again, notice how he's extending himself, where he's only taking. He's pulling some players with him. This would be a great time for GOD to re-engage, right? If they had enough players here, because Mandalorian is pulling players away. Oh, I don't even know where he went now. Did he like go all the way? Oh, never mind. He's right up here. Oh, I see. He's basically doing like the in and out, so to speak. But I mean, this isn't a bad place from him. It's just he's up here, right? So the moment he can just keep applying pressure, which is going to redirect a few troops up this way because of the kind of back and forth that he's doing from the city. And now all of a sudden, right now, God, even though they don't have too many players in this situation, right? This is where if you're HOW, XOW, right, you should get pile a group here and then go and engage just immediately on them. Crush the few units that GOD has, and then, again, while you're addressing the top portion. I mean, I think God is playing this out well as far as Mandalorian, maybe even Feeks, if that was the plan, to kind of come up here and try and split, because they are getting a little split. God does look like they're spreading out a little bit more. Could also just be because they only have a few units and not too many, right? But just something to kind of take in mind. Let's see here. So yeah, we'll probably get you guys one more. We're coming up at almost 30 minutes. So we'll get you guys one more here, and then we will call it. I should say one more little skirmish, right, just to see what happens. The child tickler. It's just so funny. This is the thing, man. Like we talked about it before. If you're going to send your tank unit in, right, then be sure you have the support backup, so you can be damaging the DPS while the tank legion is basically handling absorption and kind of pulling that aggro attention. Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't look bad right now for them. I mean, they're doing well. HOW, XOW holding a little bit more of their own right now. So, and now doing a little bit more of a push out. Yeah, man, again, this is not bad. Dude, fighting words. Burning is literally burning. Rough life. Oh, jeez. I mean, I also, again, I'm not sure how the war has been going so far, right? Obviously, in this instance, in this skirmish, HOW, XOW looks like they're doing well. But, you know, what's going to happen in a 24-hour period, right? Will God be able to counter? Is this just a low peak online time for them? Right? I mean, there's obviously a few factors that go into it. However, right, not to take away from HOW and XOW, again, they have good activity right now, right? They're holding their own. Let's see what's changed on the alliance boards. I'm curious. Let's look at some alliance power. So HOW close, Fang, XOW, and then DGod. Yeah, so still 2, 3, 4. How about alliance merits? How are we doing there? So God's still the most. HOW has good. XOW, Fang. So, I mean, again, you have good PvP participation from your 3 and 4th ranked alliances. DGod, okay, but I guess for the most part, maybe it kind of feels like it's been, you know, GOD versus these 3 alliances, kind of in a 1v3. At least on paper, that's kind of how it looks. All right, so it looks like they were able to push them off a little bit. I'm sure there's going to be another regathering of GOD players, but that's going to be it for us. We're almost at 30 minutes, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This was awesome being able to see a few fights. I'm happy, and I appreciate anyone and everyone who always pings me about any PvP that's happening. Remember, you can join the Discord, and if you just react to the Call of Dragons role, you can go to the channel that says COD Wars Drama, and you can always update me on the kingdom you're in, any coordinates, or brief description on what's happening. And if I am able to make it, I will always make the attempt. So again, thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed watching a few of the PvP instances along with me giving you some nice color commentary and then some hopefully tactical commentary as well. Right, one of the big things I like to present is more of an educational point of view, even if there are some hype moments that we can speak to. I like being able to talk things out where you can hopefully take something away from it, and it's not us just giving you the pure color commentary on it, right? I think being able to do these showing off these types of engagements from a learning approach is that much more impactful to a community rather than just focusing on the color commentary. That's why color commentary is a little bit of what you'll hear me do, but most of it I'd like to kind of talk about it from an educational standpoint. All right. That is it for me. Let me know again if you're in this kingdom, how is the war going? If you're just an observer, right, what do you think? Right? Do you like what we're seeing in Kingdom 6? Do you like the PvP engagement? Right? Who do you think's going to win the war in Zone 3? Let me know anything and everything in the comments down below. That is it for me. As always, until next time, I will catch you later.